So I think there's an awful lot to do in terms of sort of official DEI strategies and policies. At the moment, we broadly get lumped under disability, and that's a contentious field too, because it's a both and, not an either or. That actually having a diagnosis means that under law I am protected in the UK it's the Equality Act, but I'm protected by disability laws by having that diagnosis. And actually in the UK, if you can demonstrate that you've been significantly impaired on a day-to-day basis by the way you are for more than 12 months, you qualify as disabled even without a diagnosis. So it's an interesting one how you go about demonstrating that, but it's very impairment focused. But that disability thing, there are many people who are neurodivergent who would strongly say, we identify as disabled, we want to belong to disability resource groups, and we want to have our differences understood as disabilities and accommodated as such. What that leaves is a whole bunch of us, and I'm one of them, who says, I can feel very disabled by my environment. It's that social model of disability that says, if I go, I liken it with the fact that I'm left-handed, and that if I go in somewhere and they say, we're really pleased to have you representing left-handers because we know there are 10% of left-handers in the world and you're part of that in our company, and we welcome you and we're aware of you and we accept you. And then I start doing the job and they say, oh no, wait, sorry, everything's done right-handed around here, it's just easier. And besides, 90% of people are right-handed, so if you don't mind just fitting in with that'd be easier for everybody. That I would become disabled by that. And so that model of disability, I'd say I can get very disabled by not being able to do things the way I do them. I don't expect to have everything the way I need it all the time, like anyone else, but more understanding. I sometimes feel disabled by my own brain, the kind of ADHD bit where I sometimes have 25 tabs open and they're all playing videos at me and I can't quite focus. But actually more often than not, I'd say I like it that neurodiversity can be under a disability category and in its own category that says this diversity is worth its own understanding, so that people can really, really get to grips with. And it helps everybody, by the way. We talk about something called universal design, that to your point, as soon as we start having these conversations, most people just go, yeah, do you know, it doesn't suit me to do a load of things the way we do them around here. I just haven't really said anything, whether it's to do with how we hold meetings, how we exchange information, how we problem solve, any of those things. That it benefits everybody when we have a chance to think about it a bit more.